The best tip that anybody ever gave me when I was trying to learn how to do manual to 180s is that your bike shouldn't come around. It shouldn't come around like this. It should almost come underneath. And that's at least how it should feel. Because what you're trying to do, it's very difficult to generate the necessary spin while still popping out of that 180. It is really difficult. So what you want to do instead is you want to pick up kind of like a foo-fanoo, actually. You pick your bars up closer to you, and your back wheel sort of swings underneath. And, again, learning how to do foo-fanoos properly is really going to help with this, because the 180 out, it almost feels more like the second half of a foo-fanoo pulling out off of the back wheel stall. So the one thing that I personally found helped me a lot when I was learning this was learning them on driveways, where you have a nice mellow wedge and on either side and a nice flat section up on top. So what you're going to want to do is basically pop up into a nice manual, nothing with your front end too high or too low. You want to stay properly in the balance point so that you get a good pop out. And you're going to know about that you're ready if you can manual across that driveway box setup and then do a bunny hop out. It doesn't have to be anything huge, but if you want to be able to get a good controlled bunny hop out. So then once you've gotten to that point, the next key is to turn just a little bit, and you pick up, like I said, and you pull up with your handlebars closer up to your chest, and you pop off with your legs and push the bike sideways like this, and almost closer to up and down so that it's not spinning around. As long as you make sure that you can keep doing that and that you get that motion down, you just want to make sure that you carry enough speed and that you're not waiting too long before you get into the balance point. Because in general, if you sit there and think about it, it's going to be a little bit harder to generate that type of speed. A little more speed on the 180 on the manual is also going to help a good deal, because the more speed that you have, it's going to allow you to ride out backwards without pulling the 180 completely perfectly, which obviously isn't ideal. But when you're learning it, it really is more important to get the basic concepts down, then you can really smooth out the trick.